with us today. Hi. Sorry, I had to fix some things. Network has been something else today. Hi. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. Hey, you guys, did you see what happened today? You're highly welcome. Sorry, network hasn't been very friendly, but we're trying to see that the network is okay. So sorry about the break in transmission. So if you're new to my channel, you are highly welcome back. And if you're old, yeah, you are the real deal of the day. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, please, the time is now for you to subscribe. Please subscribe, like and share this video with your friend, and then join. Let's talk about this thing, because we cannot just I cannot just explain. I can't explain what's happening between Fina and Groovy. Why at this point? Like, hey God, this housemate are just full of wonders. Wonders every day. Every day we see wonders from Groovy, from Fina, from Sheggz, from Bella. But today, you guys, it's about Fina and Groovy. What's happening in that ship? What's happening in that ship? Is the ship about to sink, or it's still sailing? Because this is the time we even need the ship to sail more. We needed to sail to the palm side, so after the show we know what we're bragging for. You understand? Let our bragging right, let the should give us bragging light, as in right. I don't even know the word to use, but the conversation between Groovy and Fina today, yeah, you guys, it's something else. I don't know why Groovy would stay up until now and still be telling Fina that he doesn't love her. You guys, that he's just catching cruise, that one thing he's trying to build is love. Fina feeling so down, like I don't even know the one to talk about and the one to leave. So now, you know, women are always very inquisitive. We want to know, we want to find out, we want to hear about everything that is happening around us. So Fina then went on in the conversation. While they were having this conversation, you know, women will always want to know, if this guy really in love with me? Does he really care about me? Is he a kind of person I should put my hope and trust in, knowing fully well that she has gone through some kind of heartbreaks before. She has gone through relationships that the guys do not really like her. Some even have their relationship but keep her as a side chick. So now that she's trying to see how she can build a serious relationship, you know, when your colleague, the Big Brother house, Niger housemates, so they'll be best as lovers. My bro, my sister, Vanessa and Sasa, he is better than Emmanuel. He is better than Emmanuel, my sister. I think he is better than Emmanuel. That's a very good one. But like when I had that conversation today, do you know what came to my mind? I was like, hope this guy is not leading Fina on. Then after the show, he will now go back to beauty. You understand? It's very possible. From what we have seen, it is very possible Groovy can just lead Fina on, then this show ends and he will go back to beauty. Shey, we are in this Nigeria, we are in this world, we will see it. Internet will always tell us the truth. We will see that Groovy has gone back to beauty with what he's doing now. How can you stay? You've been having things to do with this particular lady. You have been showing her love. Fina, she has been so excited that I'm in a relationship with Groovy, you know. I'm in a ship, I'm dating. She has already said I'm dating Groovy. Before I even started dating Groovy, I was somehow. But since I started dating Groovy, my action, my behavior and everything about me has changed. She has been very excited about it. Not until today, in the course of the conversation, and she went on to ask Groovy really loves her. That was where Groovy broke the camel's back and told her that he do not love her. Groovy never loved Fina. Fina forced herself to him while he loved Chumsy. He truly loved Chumsy. He said it today, very clear, very clear, in very clear terms. So Fina asked Groovy, you know, Groovy is not the kind of person that wants to tell you what will make you happy, because you notice from the beginning that Fina was even the one pushing some kind of issues, you know, and all of those things. Groovy was holding himself back, but at some point he didn't want to make her feel somehow again, and then started, as in, leading her on. But the leading on is too much, because when she's talking about my date, my boyfriend in the house, Groovy is always there to attend to her. Groovy is always there to respond to the fact that he's her boyfriend. So why change the narrative today that I don't love you? After Fina asked him, "Do you love me?" He said no, that he do not love her. He's just trying. He's just trying, but he has some kind of feeling. He likes her as a person. And that was the word he used. That I like you as a person, but I don't love you. He like. So sorry guys, a call came in. So back to what we were saying. So Groovy said, I like you as a person, I like you as Fina, I don't love you. And in another conversation, we saw Groovy telling Chichi that he actually loved Chumsy, that the person he wanted to date in that house aside Beauty, after Beauty left, was Chumsy. Fina just came into the picture. Vanessa said, I love Groovy's action. I love how he told her to her face, rather than coming outside and be forming ship and love for her, then at the end nothing to show for the relationship. That's very true. So Vanessa, I think that point is very correct. I think Groovy is saying the truth. It's better for him to just be open to her now that they're in the house. Let her not carry that high hopes, because with what we are seeing, as soon as they leave that house, the Groovy I'm looking at in that eye they shine. You might go back to Beauty or even move to Chumsy. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I think Beauty is still open and she likes him for a fact. And also Beauty likes his kind of person, and with what she saw on television, she knows very well that Groovy wasn't really in love with Fina. So in case Groovy returns back to Beauty, she will definitely accept him. Abi, don't you guys think she need to accept him? Let's say your opinion on the comment section. But to me, I feel Beauty might still or may still accept Groovy as her boyfriend after the house. I think so. I just think so. So after he said that to Fina, Fina really felt bad about herself. She was like, so me, I've been very serious in this relationship. I've been committed. I've been saying you are my boyfriend. I'm dating you and all of that. Only for you to come and tell me today that you don't love me. What kind of talk is that? That this is not good enough for her. So Groovy now asked her if you're feeling bad about it. I'm sorry about that. He went try to. But Fina was like, no, don't even try to explain anything to me. Don't even try to say you're sorry. It's okay, it's normal. I'm not feeling anything. Vanessa said Emmanuel is the worst human on that show. He really hurt Rose. Yeah, he did. He would have said it openly, just like Groovy is saying it now. I think Groovy is doing the right thing, so that when he comes out of there, people will not drag him based on that. Better to be a man. Open up, hold on to your word and everything. Hold on to it and stand by it. Tell the truth, and the truth shall set you free. If Emmanuel did this earlier than now, people will not be dragging him at the reunion. And when he came to, instead of him to just be like, okay, we were not compatible, and it ends there. Not going on to say, I don't want, as we are not compatible, as in doing it in such a way that I'm making Liquorose look like someone that is not up to his class. You understand? That was not good enough. But for Groovy and Fina, I think their terms are clear now. At least she's aware now. Even though she felt bad about it, but we already know that Fina is the kind of person that cannot be held down. Yeah, she cannot be held down. No matter how down she feels, she would always stand up and move on and do what she knows will entertain her guests or entertain the audience watching her, and she's looking forward to the money. That's why she's on that show. Maybe if she wins, Groovy will come back. Maybe if she doesn't, I don't know what Groovy will do. But I'm sure at the end of it, or Groovy might want, not say that one now. But you guys, what do you think? Groovy said, I don't love you. Fina is ignoring Groovy already. Vanessa, you are really following the show. He's really ignoring Groovy already. She's ignoring. That would be for real. Because which woman will you tell that kind of thing and will still be there? Will still be lurking there? No, it's not possible. Even if it's me, I'll run for my dear life. I cannot stay again. You tell me open as into my face, you're not married to me, you're not even husband and wife that you say maybe they're just joking, they're just playing. This one, you're just, she's seeing it. Fina cannot tell that she's not seeing the fact that Groovy is not in love with her. She's seeing it. I'm sure she's seeing his actions. But when you're in love, most times you don't see the things, the wrong in anything. You understand? When you're in love, you don't see the things that the person is doing. You just be looking at the good things. Even when the person is doing anyhow, you just be taking it. Like when they were in the head of house, recall that Fina said she wanted to have something to do with Groovy, that Groovy should thank his stars that she's on her period now, otherwise she would have done something to Groovy forcefully. So Groovy then said, thank God, oh, right timing. If she was sensitive enough, she would have known that this guy doesn't really work, because that wasn't a joke. He was very serious about it. Right timing, thank God, oh. And then later on, she was like, don't worry, on Friday, Thursday, Friday, I will be free. Then you see what I will do to you. Then Groovy now said, I don't want to do. I will tell people that I don't want to do. Do you get? He didn't put water in his mouth to say that thing. There was no water in his mouth. He said it point and very, very clear. But since Fina was in love, she was just laughing over it, you understand? She was just laughing and like, you've got this joke. If you don't want to do it, I'll call Chumsy to come and do it. She was just laughing and laughing, not knowing that Groovy was serious about it. And the week came to an end and nothing happened in the head of house lounge. For so far so good, we are very sure that the Groovy ship has already, I don't know if it's sinking. Maybe Chumsy can bring them together again. You know, Chumsy is like the white money in the set. But no matter how much you try to bring a ship together and it's not ready to sail, it will not sail. Because white money tried his best to keep Licorice and Emmanuel while in the house, of which he tried, and they were together. But after the show, what did we see? At the reunion it was something else. It was something else entirely. So many people were heartbroken and all of that. So maybe Chumsy will try to reconcile them. We don't know. But for today, Fina and Groovy are like 10 and number 1. That's the distance between them now. 10 and number 1. They are very far from each other. Fina is avoiding Groovy because now Fina that is like, who they and all those things. She used to do all those hype things. If you say carry something for the big girl and all of those things. But since she started dating Groovy, she has been very calm. She has been like a normal human being, and she has been so responsible to Groovy, like doing the right thing, trying to, even when she's talking to Groovy, you see how she changed her voice. She's always very subtle and all of that. And I'm like, so Fina can talk like this only for him to come and be telling her today that I don't love you. Who does that? That was not good enough. That wasn't good at all. That wasn't good. It was not good at all. I don't like it. Groovy should have ended this whole thing a long time, because if he knew he didn't like Fina enough, or he didn't love her enough to keep a relationship, because she was actually going into that relationship not just for cruise. She likes Groovy for real. She loved him for real, and she wanted something very deep between both of them. But him coming up today to say I'm not in love with you, I don't really like it. And thank God the show is already coming to an end. If it was from the beginning of the show, probably maybe she would have been disorganized somehow. Vanessa Sasa said Fina knows that he is not in love with her, but she was forcing herself. Obviously, she tried to see that she stayed in this relationship, knowing fully well that this relationship is somehow controversial, due to the fact that now you already know the controversial story between this relationship, from Beauty to Amaka, and then she took over. And now Toke Makinwa is now using it as a joke, that don't come and Fina me. People saw that post. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to be posting the video, because very soon the network has been bad. I've made the video, I'm trying to upload it, but it's been delayed. So you're going to watch that video of moment Groovy talked about Chumsy and what Toke Makinwa said about Fina. That don't Fina me, that Fina is the kind of person that you send to go and talk to your boyfriend, and she'll now go and take over the relationship. I don't really know what to say about that, but the things that surrounded it were just too controversial, and she tried the most she can to see that this relationship works, so that when she comes out, people will not come and laugh at her. You understand? They'll be like, after all the work where you do, you collect am from Butte, from Amaka sent you to go and talk to the man. You then went there to take over the man and all of that, and still the man did not stay with you. You understand? It's somehow shameful. You know what I'm saying. If you know, if you're a woman, you know what I'm talking about. After pushing so hard to win the heart of this young man, and still the man still slipped out of your fingers. Godana, she did everything. Someone will wake up in the morning, cook for the man, give him fufu at night, because she was saying that Beauty used to give Groovy indomie at night. That how can you give an Anambra man indomie to eat and sleep? That the Anambra man will not appreciate it now. He will not appreciate it at all. So she was doing everything within her powers to see that the Anambra man is satisfied. But you guys, if man don't like person, don't like person. If you like, cook everything in this world. Like that girl posted on this thing and said, if you like, cook all the delicacies in this world, my brother will not marry you. That's one thing about men. No matter what you do to them, if they're not in love with you, you can't force it. You cannot just force it. Just be you. So the one thing I would want Fina to do now, I wish she was close to me and I can advise her, because on that TV she hears nobody, she can see nobody outside there, and there you will not be able to reason out like this. The best thing is to avoid Groovy as she's doing now. Vanessa's, but you see these Fina fans, they are desperate like Fina. They're just up, okay, talking to people, telling Fina the truth. Okay, yeah, that's true. You know that fans are not always seeing they will not see. They will want to cover up for their favorite. They will want to say my favorite is this, is right, is this, but it's when she comes out she will know. Fans will always come out to do what they want to do. You know now, it's normal among fans. They will always want to say the things that will be in favor of their favorite. They would always want to cover Fina up. But anyhow, it was the same during Lico Rose's time. Because a lot of people were saying it that Emmanuel is not in this relationship. Emmanuel is pretending. But her fans kept saying that he's in love with her, this and that, and all of that. We were all supporting it. We don't but it's always like that. When you see a good relationship, you want it to stay. But this one is already controversial. That's why it's like that. That's why their fans are really even talking the most, because you know how the thing came. Like I said earlier, Beauty to Amaka, and then Fina took over. You know, Chumsy was even there by the side. Chumsy was there. It was because of Chumsy that Beauty was disqualified. So Chumsy had his place in Groovy's heart, and he's still saying it up that he liked Chumsy. He wanted to have a relationship with Chumsy and not Fina. He said it. You see, the whole thing is just the way it is. The fans will just be there struggling their own path to see that their favorite is supported by everyone, but it's not possible for everybody to support one person. That's true, and everyone finds the person or a contestant that they like at the end of the day. That's just it. But whatever it is, Groovy has opened up. Comes out, you and I will not come and be dragging him and saying that when you were in the house, you told her you loved her and all of that, and now you are saying you do not love her. Asked Fina out. That we know very well. He did not ask her out. He didn't ask her out. He never told her for once that I love you. He only said she was one that came to him and after thing and all of that. Even at that party, the first party, Saturday party after Beauty left, that Saturday party, recall that Fina took a lot of drink, kind of misbehaving, while Ilebaye was talking to him. Even when Fina came to talk to Groovy was just pushing her as, you don't want to talk to me, what did I do and all of that. You don't want to talk to me. What have I done and all of that. She kept pushing. Groovy left her, went and laid down. She came and laid on top of him and was trying to talk to him. Groovy was trying to push her aside, but he knew he was just being a nice guy. He saw that Fina was not okay with herself, and she needed to put him in the right place. And so he started talking to her too. And since You don't be drag me, I drag you for this relationship. Drag me, I drag you for the relationship. Drag me, I drag you for the relationship. And now this is the last week. We don't know if or is going to stay to the final week. Now he has opened up. Although he wouldn't have said it though. People should not just come and say, Groovy told her the truth and all of that. He wouldn't have said it. He would have led her on. Everybody will be out of the house. I will come and be seeing things on reunion. You know. He wouldn't have told that if Fina was not inquisitive and wanting to find out what is happening between their relationship, he wouldn't have opened up his mouth. So don't say Groovy did the right thing too much, because it wasn't his intention. Fina right like now, because he knows that although Fina knows Groovy wasn't into this relationship that much, she was that, but even that she felt maybe along the lines he was pushing. Sometimes when you push you can get it. Sometimes you push and you win the game. The guy might eventually, and people begin to sail well. So she was thinking maybe he has fallen in love, and he noticed he spoke to Sheggz rudely. Fina, they had a fracas with Sheggz just because of Fina. So that alone is convincing. It's convincing enough that okay, this boy is in love with me. That's why he's able to on my behalf. You understand? So now I'm coming to hear that I don't love you. I just like you as a person. I just like you as Fina. Man, jig, according to Brian, jig at all. Jig, I be jig. If you jig, make una tell me for comment section. No. But me, I feel say jig. Things. Or better still, he'd have moved on to Chumsy, because Chumsy was open to him. If he went to Chumsy would have left Elusa, because she also had a thing, kind of likeness for Groovy too. If Groovy moved on earlier on, it would have been better for both of them. Now making Fina feel this way is not good at all. I don't really like it. Now she's not giving us the vibe as it should be. They've been sleeping since afternoon. They've been sleeping. That sleep is not for real, guys. But not to worry, Fina knows how to pick up her pieces and move on with her life. She will eventually move on and then give us a show again. So far, you guys, who do you think is going to win this show this year? I've been hearing lots of people saying this person, is that person, is that person. Who do you think? Who do you think is going to win the show? Is it Groovy? Is it Brian? Is it Adekunle? Is it Fina? Is it Bella? Is it Sheggz? Is it Hermes? Is it Chichi? Who do you guys think is going to win the show this year? Because it's just 1 week to go, guys. Today is Thursday and it's the last day of voting. By Sunday, we're going to the last set of people before the final eviction day, which is the winning day. So what do you guys think is going to take home the 100 million naira? Or something else is coming to my mind though. I'm thinking Big Brother is going to split the gift. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And it's wahoo. Sorry, I my husband called me, so I had to take a break. I'm back now. So what do you guys? Vanessa said it's Brian for sure. I don't know who your is in the house and whom you think is going to win. Sometimes you might have a favorite, but deep within you that this favorite is not competitive enough. So who do you think is going to win the show? Even if it's not your favorite and you're seeing someone else, you can as well say it on the comment section, because at this point we cannot really say this show is not like the previous shows we used to have. Like during the lockdown season, we already saw Lakon. You understand? We saw Lakon after Erica's disqualification. We saw Lakon. Everybody was already canvassing for Lakon. Then everybody was like, Lakon is going to win. Lakon is going to win this show. Lakon is going to win. And last year we saw White Money after he had a query with Perry. We now saw White Money. Everybody was like, White Money is going to win. White Money is going to win. But you guys, this year's show has been so competitive. You can't even predict any winner. Like as it is, I don't even know who's going to win this show. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. Like last year that we knew already. This year, every one of them is competitive. Every one of them is trying to give us a show. Even though sometimes the show is boring for real. But every one of them is trying to be very, very active in the house. We don't even know who's the strongest person. Like as at now, we don't know who's the strongest, because when you begin to count their vote, none of them, apart from Groovy, has been on the list of votes. Sheggz has been. I'm telling you, Brian will win. Vanessa, are you serious? As for Bella and Sheggz, this one is no more a relationship. So Vanessa, you said, I didn't even see that your comment. You said as for Bella and Sheggz, this one is no more a relationship. Is what? What is it now? Can you please tell what is it now? Because so you said it's no more a relationship. What is it, Vanessa? Vani, is it not a marriage? Are they coupling already? This show is interesting, but I can't wait for Sunday. I can't wait for Sunday to see who's going to take the money back. Who's going to take the money home? It's going to be really, really amazing. It's going to be really amazing. Because 100 million naira is not a joke. 100 million no be child's play. You don't be child's play at all, at all, at all. But that's notwithstanding, there must be a winner, whatever it is. Every day is that. Okay. Vanessa is every day wahala for that relationship. My sister, I don't even know, they call Sheggz all kind of names, so saying he's manipulative, is this, is that, is domineering and all of that. But Doyin come with a different narrative about Sheggz. So Doyin said they never saw the times that Bella threw things at Doyin, at Sheggz. They never saw the times that Bella did all kind of things, that Bella isn't even the one saying sorry. It's rather the other way around, that Sheggz is the one always saying sorry to Bella. He's always the one apologizing to Bella and all of that. Even Bella herself said it after Ebuka's questioning. At that time Ebuka asked them some question. Ebuka was like, anytime I tune into my TV, I see you apologizing to Sheggz. What is that? Why is it like that? Is that your own love language and all of that? Is that how you understand love to be? So that evening, Bella, in a conversation with Sheggz and some other housemates, she said that most times she's not even the one apologizing to Sheggz. That even when she does anything wrong to Sheggz, she would want him to apologize to her. And it's been like that Sheggz is the one who does the apologizing the most. And Doyin is in support of that. We are not in the house. We don't know what happened behind camera. Hiraj Swala said Fina is going to be the one to win or what? I don't understand why you said Fina. Can you break it down for us, please? Break it down. What is Fina doing? What did Fina do? Are you on the prediction side or which one are you? You can tell us, please, let's so we understand you better. So that was what Doyin said, that Sheggz is the one even doing the apologizing the most and all of that. That why have you not seen the moment that Sheggz what did she even say? That did you not see Sheggz moment Sheggz wore Bella her shoe, the moment Sheggz washed Bella's plate, moment Sheggz gave. I believe because you see this cameraman of Big Brother, when he sees that viewers are calling a particular housemate, he will just focus on that person. Okay, I see, Vanessa, you are right. I see, yeah, that's true. It's very, very correct. Because I recall this one particularly. Fina all the way. Harat Swala said Fina all the way. Alright, so Sunday next week we will know. That's if Big Brother do not extend it, because we were saying maybe Big Brother is going to extend their time. We don't know how true that is, because the housemates in the house are still too many, guys. 9 people in the house. And the show is ending next week. We don't know. Whatever it is, we'll see to that. Yes, because I saw that during Nengi's time. Camera was always focusing on Nengi. Grace Kinkan said Fina the winner. Oh my god, are you serious? Hey, let us see next week. I cannot wait. That day I'll wear my ninja's clothes because it's a ninja season, and so I'll get ready, wear my ninja's clothes, I'll come and sit and watch. Let's see who the winner is going to be, because 100 million naira, my people, is not a joke. Vanessa said Brian the winner. Oh my god. Sunday is gonna be lit. After it's been 2 years we've not had a crowd on stage during the last year we had last year, but this year's crowd is going to be much more than what we saw last year. So it's going to be an amazing win, and the level up thing again that came in, the 100 million naira from 95 to 100 and everything, 50 million naira now. It's not like it was 30 million before. My people, it's going to be little. I can't wait to see the winner. Me, I was even thinking they should split the money into two, one boy, one girl. Don't you guys think so? Wouldn't that be nice if they do it like that? Because this show is just so funny. People come in, hustle, and one person just takes everything home. Kodana, Kodarara is not good at all. How can one person be taking everything after both of you stressed and everything? Stay to the last day, and then one person just takes the money home. Everything. If you didn't win anything during the show, then your own they've done with you. Your own, you finished you. Except you get ambassadorial deals afterwards. What if you don't get ambassadorial deal? Because this, like now, there were 28 housemates, and people to people that are very popular, to people that have a very large fan base. Do you get? Want a girl to win this season? That's Fina. That's great. King Khan said we want a girl to win this season, and that is Fina. Let's see if the guys will allow also. Let's see if the guys will allow, because let's see how it goes. We cannot say who's going to be the winner, because it's been alarming. Fina, Brian, but this show is sometimes unpredictable. Sometimes the people you're even mentioning, the Brian and the Fina that people are mentioning up and down, might end up not taking the money. It will be someone, maybe a Dekule, maybe Hemis, maybe you're one of those people. The show is controversial. You understand? We don't know how they count their votes, but I know that some people that are on this vote that are not even in Nigeria, that are not in this Nigeria, but they are following this thing very well. They see the vote as they come in, so you cannot even come and do mago. You understand? You cannot do mago and say you want to pick this particular person to win the show. It's not possible. Okay, Vanessa said Chumsy winning was some housemates' headache. I say, oh. But Chumsy got, she made so much money, oh, my people. Chumsy made money. She was the richest before leaving the show. She made so much money from the household. How many months? How many weeks? 9 weeks, right? 9 weeks. That's 1 month and what am I saying? What am I saying? Almost 9 weeks. 2 months now. Brian all the way. That's 2 months. 2 months and 1 week. She made 7 point something million naira, guys. That's big money. Big money, guys. Big money. And she's going to get a lot of ambassadorial deals because Chumsy is beautiful and she'll be loved by a lot, even though she didn't stay to the end of the show. It's not about you staying to the end of the show. It's about your charisma and your courage. Do you get? Your charisma and your courage. And Chumsy really knows how to carry herself. That's one I like her for that. She really knows how to carry herself, so she's going to get a lot of ambassadorial deals and she's going to make more money for real. It's not about winning, it's not about staying to the end. You can even make more money than the winner if you're industrious enough. I know the money is big. Starting you up with the whole sum of 50 million naira. It's not a joke. If you pour again for this life, I will know say somebody don't do something for your village. Yes, so if you don't get money for this life again after winning 50 million and you go broke again, just say your village people are at work. They are pounding something down your head. I do not want you to ever prosper in this life. 50 million, you go broke again. Something do you from your village. You need deliverance from a very strong man of God. But that notwithstanding, let's see if the woman winner is going to be possible, because I've always wanted that the woman should win the show, because it's been guys and the ladies go there to compete for the same thing. Then at the end of the day, a guy will just pick it up like that, It's always like that, very strong tie. Like last year it was White Money and the Liquor Rose. 2 years ago it was, people were even saying Lakon or Nengi. Nobody was even calling Dorothy. Nobody knew Dorothy was going to come second. They didn't know Dorothy was that much loved. The same thing I'm saying now, that this show is somehow controversial. You might be thinking this particular person is going to win because maybe the fan base are loud, they're always talking and all those things, and you feel okay, the fan base are strong, so they're going to win the show. It will shock you. It is from what you bargained for. So that's the matter. Guys, for those of you just joining, you are highly welcome to my channel. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, please now, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe, like and share this video. Biggie would have left Chumsy so she will keep preparing Fina with her winning and the love Groovy have for her. Yes, so peppering the Fina. This girl really knows how to pepper somebody. You know, when she even came back, according to her, that Fina wasn't really happy about it. She was not happy that Chumsy came back. We had Chumsy having a conversation with Daniela that the team pepper Fina as I came back today. The team really peppered that she didn't want me to be back. But I came back. Maybe I'm going to even win the show. Hey, we thank God though. Don't worry, they'll pepper themselves finally at the reunion. Reunion is going to be this year's reunion back. Will they hear gbas goes up and down, because if beauty no give person one heavy gbosa for that place, we go know wetin cause am. This year about the reunion go sweet. Next year reunion is going to be very interesting. So that's what we've been talking about Groovy, and how Groovy told Fina that he doesn't love her, that he just likes her as a person, and they are just cruising for the show and nothing more than that. So a lot of us are saying that Groovy shouldn't have done that, he shouldn't have led her on up until now. But some people are saying that it's right that Groovy tells her now before they leave the show, because if he continues to lead her on to the end of the show, and when they leave the house and he moves on with his life without talking about Fina anymore, people will want to say, how can you do this girl, like why would you break this girl's heart and all of that. So it's better he told her now, and she knows where she's standing in the relationship. Meanwhile, on the other hand, we're saying that Groovy shouldn't have told her. Maybe she should have just allowed her to continue to lead her on to the end of the show, and probably after the show, when we're no longer seeing them on camera, he can move on. Some people are still saying that Groovy shouldn't, or Groovy wouldn't have told her. I think that's the word. He wouldn't have told Fina that he doesn't love her, if not for the fact that Fina was inquisitive. Yes, if not for the fact that Fina was inquisitive and wanted to know her stand in the relationship. Not like she wanted to know her stand, but she was just having a conversation with her boyfriend, trying to see we're just talking about relationship stuff and all of that, and she just went on to ask, do you love me, all those things. Now they were just talking jokingly and as usual, and then Groovy now says, I don't love you. The one thing I'm struggling to do is to love my people. That was so heartbreaking. Immediately Fina's countenance switch got swapped. That let's say 90 or 80, he went down to 0 level. From 80 to 0 level. And she was trying to cover up by saying that she's not angry, she's not feeling bad about it, she's okay. Even when Groovy was trying to say that he's sorry, not like he meant anything bad, not like he wanted to open it up to her that way, but he likes her as a person. It's not like he's not taking her serious, because Fina was like, then what have I been doing? So I'm the one feeling like I'm in a ship. I've been the one feeling like I'm in a ship. I've been the one feeling like I'm in a relationship. Meanwhile, you're not even thinking about me and all of that. You have not been taking serious. I've been the one taking you so serious, bragging about you, saying all things about you, saying that I'm dating you, saying you're my boyfriend, taking you so serious. Meanwhile, you haven't been taking me. So he's like, not like I've not been taking you serious. I've been taking you serious. So it's just that the love is not there. The guy really know how to pepper person. He really know how to pepper person. Not that I'm just trying to grow the love. Not like I'm not taking you serious. I'm taking you serious. But wow, this one heavy, this one hango. It restricts airflow. Whatever it is, when she comes out, there are lots of guys out here looking for Fina. So Fina is a pretty lady. She's so beautiful. She just pick up her pieces and move on with her life. Someone else will come for her. Obviously, there's so many people. Nice Love said, but he said she's his girlfriend now. For where, my people? Girlfriend fa, girlfriend me. Today, Nice Love, let me just tell you the truth. Today, yes, Vanessa said what happened to Fina was karma. So Nice Love, today, Groovy broke the camel's back, oh, my brother, my sister. Groovy changed the narrative. Oh. Groovy told Fina that he doesn't love her. Oh. Nice Love. That love in the Groovy ship is not there. Oh. There's no love there. Oh. It's just, he said he likes her as a person. Enjoying themselves in the house. It's just cruise. Not in any ship. They are just cruising. You understand? That was what Groovy told Fina. And you know when Groovy is talking, he does not put water in his mouth to talk. He's not trying to tell you anything that will make you happy. He's not trying to put sweetener in the talk to make the talk sweet. He's very clear. In his clear terms, he will tell you that. And that's how he stood on his grounds today and said, I just like you as a person. We are not in any ship. We are just enjoying ourselves in living a normal life, like your friend. Girlfriend can mean so many things. Do you get Nice Love? Girlfriend can mean the intimate girlfriend, the normal girlfriend, and all of that. Probably Fina is his normal girlfriend because he has told her that he's not intimate about, as in, I don't know the word to use, but in clear terms that he doesn't love her. So Vanessa said what is happening to Fina is karma. I don't know if that is true. But does karma really exist? I think it does. Karma does exist somehow it doesn't. But if you say karma, I would want to relate it to the fact that Beauty was her friend, Beauty was her friend. Even when Beauty left, she shed a whole lot of tears. She was crying. She opened her mouth and cried out and all of that, and it really showed that she loved Beauty, and I really felt for her that day. But beginning a relationship with the same person who was your friend's boyfriend, and she left because of this particular boy, it wasn't up to 6 days. You started a relationship with this particular person. Aside Beauty, you also had a friend who was in love with this same guy, and your friend told you, I like this guy, that's Amaka now, I like Groovy and I want to have a relationship with him. And then you tell your friend to go tell the guy, and your friend is like, Vanessa said Choma is the happiest person, and cause Fina cannot eat her cake and have it. It's normal. No one can eat their cake and have it. You can't eat your cake and have it. So like we were saying, your friend tells you, I like this person, go talk to the person for me. And you go in there and change the narrative. You begin to be the one to take over, to date the said guy. And when your friend tried to confront you, you still stood on your ground and said you were right. You get? Just that sometimes we sideline some things, we cover up some things and don't move on. When you want to say the truth, people don't like the truth. When you want to say the truth about a particular thing, they will say you don't like the person. So me now, I've learned to keep my mouth shut. Because if we want to analyze this whole Fina thing, some of you on the comments will think I don't like Fina. I do like her a lot. Me, I don't like to put water in my mouth when I'm talking. Okay, Vanessa, Beauty was Fina's friend. Choma was Fina's friend. She betrayed them. Then you said it's not karma. Vanessa, I think you're right though. I think it's karma now falling back. Oh. I'm seeing it though. I'm seeing it, my sister. Apart from Choma self, apart from Chumsy, we had Amaka. Have you forgotten about Amaka Chumsy? I mean, Vanessa. They are forgotten about Amaka so soon. 3 of them were friends now. Amaka and Fina were very good friends in the house. They were the closest friend before the level 2 housemate came in. Do you get? But I like her a lot. I like to say the truth. I like to open up. I like to say say it as it is. If you're not doing the right thing, like I talk about Sheggz and Bella, when it was Sheggz, I gave it to them, pump and play. I don't care how you want to feel. When it was Bella's turn, I gave it to her, pump and play. I don't care. Anybody that is not doing doing anyhow, I'll give it to you anyhow too as you want it. But people want to always judge you and say you don't like this person. Me, I like everybody. Not everybody likes me as well. So me, I like everybody. And I want to say the truth about it, because this thing is analytics. We are trying to analyze what is happening in the Big Brother Naija house. So when we analyze about your favorite and it's not going on well with you, just listen and see, and you can pick some points from there. And when you're seeing some people around, because this show is not just about you watching and picking up your favorites and all of that and just being entertained. You learn some things from it. Learn how people live with people. You see how you live with people and someone is picking someone else to go. Do you get? That's to show that this life, you and person of it stay forever. It's a very clear example. Like when I watch, I learn a whole lot of things from Big Brother Naija. I watch and I learn. I think that's what every one of you out there is doing. It's not just about picking a favorite and all of that. That's the only thing to learn. Vanessa said, you see, she betrayed her 3 friends. Yes, she did. But with Chumsy, I'm not really sure she betrayed Chumsy, because Chumsy wasn't in the picture yet. Chumsy had not told her she's in love with Groovy. She had not. So I'm not sure Chumsy is part of the thing. It's just Amaka and Beauty. Chumsy is not part of it yet. It was later that Chumsy came into the picture. But after she discovered, when Chumsy was about to start her own relationship with Groovy, that was when they meshed them up. And now it wouldn't have been easy for them in the same house. Groovy cannot be going out with Chumsy and be going out with Fina at the same time. The truth is out finally today. So you guys, I will be going off soon. My battery is down. Yeah. My battery is low. So I don't know what I'm going to do now. My battery is low. So I'll be going off very soon. Maybe we'll still have this conversation some other time. Then you tell me what you think about this relationship, because I see something happening in this house that I cannot really explain. But whatever is the case, we'll see as the week goes on. So thank you so much for joining my live today. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, this is Gina's channel. If you're new here, you are welcome. If you're old, you're super welcome. You are the real deal of the day. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, please, the time is now for you to subscribe. If you look down below right now, you see a red subscription button. Please click on it, and also beside there's a notification bell. Also click on it so you always get notified whenever I post a video. You'll be the first to watch. Like and share and leave your comments below. Please subscribe, share with your friends, share this video with your friends. Please share it. Let people subscribe to my channel. Gina's channel is very interesting, an amazing place to be in. I've not been very active in this year's Big Brother Naija show due to the fact that I had a surgery done, and now recuperating wasn't really easy. That's why I wasn't really active, and I needed more time to sleep than to be awake and all of that. So but I'm trying my best to keep up with the show and to give you content from it, and I hope you enjoyed this whole video today. And please, if you haven't subscribed, do me well by subscribing. Thank you so much. And please, when you watch, finally tell us whom you think. From our conversations and from the questions we've asked, you can answer yours on the comment section as you join us anytime, any day, any minute, any hour, and in whatever location you are in this world. Thank you so much. Let me go off now. My battery is going off in no time from now. I need to charge the phone. So you guys, bye. Thank you so much for joining my life. God bless you. Bye. I love you so much. And if you love me too, you can tell me on the comment section. Thank you guys. Bye for now. And you tell us if really what Groovy did to Fina was the right thing or not. Let's hear your opinion on the comment section. Thank you. Bye. Oh no. Boom, boom.